Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. It's me, Wordy Girl. I'm here, and it is about 10:08 p.m. in my time zone. I'm trying to get the camera is just not right here. I'm so sorry. I need to fix stuff. Should have done this before I started. But anyways. I see Solvents is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, Solvents. Please let me know if you can hear me okay. Sorry. If you cannot hear me okay, then I will try to fix things. How am I? I am okay. Quite busy, but trying to keep going. You can hear me? Great. How are you, Solvents? Thank you so much for joining the stream. We have a lot of catching up to do. I need to do it's 3 a.m. for you. Oh no. Okay, well, thank you for stopping by, but if you do need to go and get rest, please go and get rest. Because I really think it's important to get rest. And yeah, I'm a bit of a hypocrite, but do get rest. You'll stay for a while. Okay, well, if you fall asleep, I won't fault you. Christ Rider is here and says Christmas is here. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for joining. Yeah, Christmas is here. Christ Rider, it's Christmas every day for Christ Rider. Let's see what I can do. What am I doing? I need to... what I'm trying to do is go find the WorldEmber homework so that I can actually do the homework. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with WorldEmber, and I was about to say summer camp. It's not summer camp anymore, but it is WorldEmber, which is good. AJ is here as well. Hello, AJ. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, you know what, AJ? I keep forgetting. That I was supposed to give you there you go. A gift sub. Hopefully you have received it now. Because remember there was a time where yes. Okay. Thank you. Somebody had redeemed a gift for the chat, and you were already subscribed. So I gave everybody subscription, and then you were like, oh no, what about me? And I was like, when yours expires, I'll give you one. And then I forgot. So please just remind me next time. It's fine to remind me of things. Because sometimes I honestly just don't remember. Yeah. Alright, that's that. Okay, let's get to it. I need to get this homework up here for... Okay, wait. Did you even hear that? If you guys did not hear that, then it's my fault because I did not have it where you could hear desktop audio, which is annoying. And if you didn't hear it, I will redeem it again because you just made someone laugh. Hopefully you heard that one. Okay, I think you did. Yeah. Also, he said something when I gave AJ a sub, but we don't need that anymore. You saw the little wisp on the screen. That's good enough. Community. Let's go to WorldEmber. We're going to showcase the screen. Okay. And once again, I feel like I'm too low here. What is happening here? So I'm gonna just like move this there, right? That's better, I think. Okay, so this is it. WorldEmber Prep. So we did the first week, which was choose an area of focus, create a pledge, and submit homework. The second week, I am so... it's Danny! Welcome to the stream, Danny Fandoms. How are you? I am so sorry because you and Uncle Tobin have bought the gift for everybody in the chat, and I hope you guys got the whisper. For those of you who were here when my internet was cutting out, I could not give you guys gifts, so I gave you guys a link where you guys can go and get a lot of gifts because I also took way too long to give you guys that. Also, Danny Fandoms, I checked one of your latest VODs, and I would love to catch your stream live, but I was listening to your little Loki reviews. I felt weird about it too. I'm not gonna say anything because some of you guys probably may have still not watched it. If you haven't, what the heck are you waiting for? But some people don't have Disney Plus or whatever. But yeah, it was nice to like hear you reacting and hear your views on it. And I didn't watch the whole thing, but I kind of watched towards the end, I think. So yeah, go follow Danny Fandoms, guys. Danny Fandoms does some cool streams. Evil Inkpen is here as well. Hello, Evil Inkpen. Thank you so much for joining. I do, says Danny. Yes. I don't know if you were in an ad or something when I was saying it, or if you're just being super humble, but your stream was really interesting, and yeah, that Loki was something. Autumn says, oh, I gotta click the link now. Yes. I have, for those of you who were in that stream, please do click that link. You heard the back end of it. Okay. Sorry if you were in an ad, but I was basically saying I listened to your, not listened, I watched your VOD, your latest one, I believe, and you were talking about Loki, and I said I'm not going to say anything because some people just may not have, watched it for whatever reason. I think they should, but yeah, that was something. And just hearing you react to it and like you were like sharing your theories and stuff like that, that's cool. That's the kind of stuff I like. So yeah, I would have liked to be there live because I would have been chatting a lot of stuff in the chat that I wanted to say, but I was like, oh man, I'm watching it in the past. I'm watching it in the future because I did some time skipping. Danny says my only VOD because I barely figured out how to do it. A pro streamer, hashtag pro streamer. It's okay. I believe Twitch automatically saves some VODs, but if you want them to stay forever, you have to actually highlight them, and it's kind of tedious to do that, so it's okay. But what I usually do, I highlight some that I think are kind of cool to keep on my Twitch so that people who come to my Twitch channel won't just look and say, hey, who's this? Ah, she has no videos. Skip. But I also download all of my VODs and I upload them to YouTube. But then some of the cool ones I just highlight to stay on my Twitch so the people who come to my Twitch won't think that I have 0 videos, and they will be able to see some of the cool stuff that I stream. I'm saying cool stuff. You guys think it might be a little bit cool or something, but I don't know. Christ Rider says, I just wanted to let you know that I will be with family before Thanksgiving. Oh no. Well, yes, I will keep you guys in prayer, okay? Yeah, I definitely hope that she will get better, Christ Rider. So I am sending all the prayers, love, and hugs to you and your family. It's understandable. It's understandable just even at the holidays at all, no matter what, that, you know, you will be with family. That's totally fine. And that's something you should do. If you would like to do that, if, you know, if you have that good family set up like that, then being with family is not, nobody's going to be like, oh no, you're with family? Like, if you're trying to say that you might miss my streams, that's totally fine. I really don't mind. I am just honored that you guys even come and join my streams, but you are not at all obligated to. In fact, your real life is very important. Your family is important. The holidays are important, and some people have stuff to do in the holiday season. Some people don't, so some people do enjoy just like on the holidays just chilling out with me, especially if they don't have anything to do, if they don't have, you know, a family to hang out with or whatever. But you do, okay? So don't apologize for that at all. I am going to keep you and your family in prayer always, and your grandmother especially, because I know that is very hard. And if you need anything, feel free to message me or anything like that. I'm in the Discord and on Twitch. You can whisper me as well. But yes, thank you for sharing that, and I will keep you in prayer always, Christ Rider. Yes. Oh, Evil Ink Fin says that's me right there. I'm sure. Are you saying that you were probably one of the ones who just hangs out with me when you have no nothing else to do? Yeah, you have no busy and you're cool like Secret Agent someone. Yes. Well, that's it. Yeah, that's fine. That's good too. So if you have something to do in your real life, do it. If you want to hang out with me, do it. But I'm not obligating anyone to do anything. And I am sending all the prayers, love, and hugs to everybody in the chat. All of you guys who are watching right now, and even those who are maybe watching the VOD in the future. Because, yeah, I love you guys so much, and I really do pray the best for all of you. And, you know, yeah, that's that. So yeah, we are supposed to be doing some WorldEmber homework, but you know, it's good to just, you know, chat sometimes and send all the love. Okay, where is my homework? It's probably somewhere here. I don't know if I can find it like this. But why am I looking for it like this? Because I don't see it at all. I can just go to my own page and find it, because I'm not seeing it here. If I get to the end and I don't see it, that's going to be kind of funny, because I feel like I would see my own name. Well, maybe I was towards the beginning. I didn't feel like I was one of the first to even start my homework, but maybe I was. No, I wasn't. I just skipped over my own name. I don't know. I'm just gonna, because I'm annoyed that I didn't see my name, I'm going to try to find my name on the page. Okay, I skipped over it. I was like, if I did not see it, then that means that is my fault. Okay, so this is my pledge document. I have chosen an area of focus, and I have created the pledge. Okay, Christ Rider says, Oh. Yeah, I know. It's not very healthy to worry, and sometimes we naturally worry so much. I do too sometimes, and that's perfectly fine though, because it's not like it's a situation that is like illogical to be worrying about. Um, you're it's very valid that you are worrying about something like that, because that's a situation that is very, very heavy. But yeah, if you want to, just chill out in the streams, write. If that's what's good for you, you can feel free to do that. You're always welcome to hang out with us. And, yeah, but if you want to, if you have to leave for any reason, don't worry. It's fine. Yeah. I know you said you're supposed to work, but yeah, it's okay to take off work sometimes. It's really okay to take off work, especially when things like this happen as well. Yeah. So yeah, I will keep in prayer also that you don't worry too much, but don't be too upset at yourself for worrying, because it's totally valid for you to worry in this situation. But you know that you need to do something to calm down and to, for your own sake, so that you can be more healthy. So that's good. It's good that you know and you're aware of these things, because that helps a lot. That is one of the first things that you need to realize so that you can, get help. That you know that, okay, I don't want to worry too much. So yeah, sending hugs always. Sending so many hugs to you. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to put this over here for a second. The first task this week is to create a mini meta. And what the mini meta is, if you don't know, is basically something that tells you what you're working on. Like a meta as in like a document or something that you that kind of outlines the purpose of what you're doing. Then we need to set up a category structure, which I guess I'll just talk about how I have my I need to do better with the category structures anyways, but I don't think that oh no, what did I do? I did it in the wrong place. I'm going to undo all that. Okay. Okay. Prepare your area of focus. Okay. I'm going to put that here. Okay, let's Alright, I'm just going to take this and put this here. I'm probably going to delete most of that. And then I'm going to put a little bit of the quote here. Okay. All right, let's delete that. There we go. All right, so I should be ready to, okay, I see Christ Rider said something else. Sorry. I'll get on here and make sure you all know what's happening, okay? Yes. Yeah, that's totally fine. You can let us know what's happening, if you would like to. But if you don't, it's okay. Just know that we're all sending all the prayers, love, and hugs your way always, and always keeping you, you know, in our thoughts, and praying for the best. Okay, let's put this over here now. Okay, so do you think we should start a sprint? You're just fine now, but going home on Wednesday just in case. Yeah, no problem. You hijacked the stream to do a sprint when we were already about to do a sprint. Well, okay. So that means you get to, okay, you get to choose then. Do you want to choose how long we sprint for, or do you want to do the sprinting wheel? It's up to you, because you're the one who hijacked the stream. Feel free to choose whatever you'd like for the sprint. Yes, writing can be healing and calming. It can. "15 minutes, easy beginning." All right, great. Now also then, would you like the sprint to be silent, or would you like music? So I'll let you choose that as well. Let me get the clock for 15 minutes. Music. Okay. Alright, let us go ahead and... Okay, here's what happened last time. Some of you guys said something about how you couldn't see the link, but for some reason Handsome Co-host didn't have a moderator role anymore. That's why his links were getting blocked. But I don't think that that's even supposed to happen for people who aren't moderators, because I have it where you guys can put your links in the chat as well. I don't know why that doesn't work. But you should see his link now, hopefully. If you do, great. If you don't, let me know, because then that means that it's not the moderator thing that was the problem. If you would like to join my Discord, you can click the link that Handsome Co-host just put in the chat. And we are sprinting over there as well, but you can stay right here in Twitch and just sprint in the chat. But I just ask you guys if you can see the link, because if you can't, then that means that something's wrong, because we were supposed to have it where you can see the link. Link is there. Okay, great. Awesome. I'm so glad. I don't know what was happening the other time. Okay, so I'm just gonna start a sprint for 15 minutes. Let's get the music going. And let me know also if let me know also if the music is too loud or too low. Okay, I'm glad you see the link. Can you hear the music? I'm going to join this sprint with, how many words are in this document? 825, okay. And the sprint begins. Everybody, let's go. Let us know what you're working on in the chat if you like, or you can just start writing. You can hear the music? Great. All right, I am going to start my sprint and start my homework. All right, let's see. All right, I'll use this quote instead. And this means I'm going to I'm going to delete some words out of my sprint, but that's okay. That happens to me sometimes. Yeah, that is not it. Okay, I'm gonna move that over here. All right, 9 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Okay. All right, 5 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Okay. 2:22 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. I feel like I'm doing quite well with this homework. The other thing is to look at other worlds for inspiration, which I know that's part of the homework, but I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna have to just make it. I'm gonna have to make another another section and have but I feel like I messed something up. Spoiler quote. Quote. Spoiler quote. There we go. 1 minute on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Well, that's a thing to explore. Let's see. Read other work of a similar genre. I will have to go questing out. Okay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. 10,000. I mean, not 10,000. 1,000 basically, which is just 1,076 words. Let's see how many I did. Just 251 new words. Not too much, but I see Evelyn Pin has said, good job, Wordy. Thank you. How did you guys do on that sprint? I am reporting to the Bat House. I also have to put this on NaNoWriMo. I feel like I didn't log any NaNoWriMo words yesterday, but I think I did. It was just early in the morning. What? Okay, I didn't. I was like, wait, I didn't log them. But I know I did words. I've been writing every single day. I just have to do a back. I have to do a back. Autumn has done 143 words. Great job. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back and find the words that I did and put them in Nano. Evelyn Pin has 2,245 words total. Great job. Awesome. Let me see what I sprinted. I sprinted yesterday. But I did do words though. I'm gonna have to look back at my stream and see what I did yesterday because I know I did words. I guess I just didn't report them to Nano. Nano's site is showing that the last report I did was November 10th. So I didn't do anything on the 11th or the 12th. But I know I did because I streamed on both of those days and I wrote words. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go back and read. I mean, not read. Why do I keep saying read? Watch my previous streams and see what I said I was doing, and then I'll go there and try to figure out. What? Eveling Finn says, my girl Kokoro has the eating habit of an Amazonian. She's definitely a meat eater. Interesting. Is this a character in your story? Great job to all you guys who have written some words. And even if you haven't written any words, much love to you. Sending all the hugs too. What should we do next? I haven't done a poll in a while. Maybe I should do a poll. I didn't even know that all these things were able to... I should actually... look at all these things. This is funny, I didn't even see all these commands. Oh wow, I did not see all these commands. Interesting. I never scrolled through these commands. Her species must eat the constantly hungry. She is constantly hungry. Poor cook girl. Oh man, well hopefully she's able to get enough to eat. Okay, the poll is running for 2 minutes. Send love to Kokoro, who is being tortured by me. Oh man. Yeah, sometimes we do that to our characters. We add all the drama. Hearts in the chat for the characters. Feel free to vote on the poll that is now in the chat. I don't understand what's happening here. Okay. I know what I forgot to put on the poll, but it's okay. We have about a minute left for the poll, so do vote if you'd like to. About 30 seconds left for voting. Would you like to do another sprint, chat for a bit, or something else? Eveling Finn has reminded me about the notes in the box that I really have to straighten out. Maybe I can do that if it looks like the poll is wrapping up. And the winner is chat for a bit. So that means that we'll just be chatting, and I can just be doing stuff in the background while you guys are chatting. Yeah, so what would you guys like to talk about? I am behind on my do the notes. Yes, of course. So you guys let me know what I have these notes somewhere. I copied them and pasted them somewhere. I don't know if this is it or not. Nope, that's not it. I believe it was a Word document. I will find it. But yeah, I am kind of behind on stuff. We're going to see what we can do. I did send out the prizes, which is good. Hopefully you guys see those whispers that I sent. It was called Box Redeems. It was not called Notes. It was called Box Redeems. And I see there's quite a few of them. I'm gonna go and find out where I left off, and I'm gonna try to get the rest of those done, I guess. I just need to print them out. I'm just gonna print them out like strips and put them in the box like fortune cookies because otherwise it's probably not gonna work. Evelingpin asks, is over-explaining a scene good or bad? I kinda do that. Well, good or bad is an opinion. I will say that. Over-explaining, so... Okay, first, what I'm gonna say is... Alright. So, when you say the word over-explaining, that means you're doing it too much. Because over means too much, basically. So, there's an example of... This is a story, Wordy share a funny story. When I was younger... Well, this is more about my brother. Basically, I don't know if Wild Zoo Guy would not like me sharing all of his business, but it's not too much business. Basically, when we were younger, Wild Zoo Guy has always liked spicy stuff and like pepper and stuff like that. So we would like eat food, and he would want to put, you know, the black pepper on his food. And whenever he would do that, Mom would say, "That's too much pepper." But he ate it, and he said, it tastes good. So it wasn't too much pepper for him, but since Mom kept using the term too much pepper, he thought that too much pepper was an amount. So he would say, I like too much pepper, because he realized that every time Mom says it's too much pepper, I like it. So I must like too much pepper. But the problem was, one day, I think she accidentally put too much pepper on like spaghetti or something. So when he ate it, he was like, I don't really like this. And she was like, well, what's wrong with it? And then he was about to say, it's too much pepper, but he realized, oh, no, wait, I said I like too much pepper. So I say this to say this. If you say you are over-explaining, that sounds like you know that you are doing too much. It's kind of like saying you like too much pepper. You can say I'm explaining a lot. Some other people might think that it's over-explaining, but you think that it's an okay amount of explaining. So that's just my take on it. Personally, I've read some of your explanations of scenes. I think that they could sometimes be condensed a little bit. It will help readers to be able to understand what's going on a little bit better, follow the story a little bit better. And sometimes it seems like we get caught up on so many words. We want all the words. We want to get all the words, especially like during Nano, we're trying to get as many words as possible. But after that, it's time to edit down a little bit. Sometimes some of the words you write in Nano, you end up like deleting them because they're not necessary. So it's okay to write those scenes, even especially in Nano, because you're trying to get all the words. But after that, sometimes it's okay to go ahead and condense the story and bring it down a bit. Instead of like saying, you know, yeah, all the words and the power. Yes, says Evelingpin. Yeah, but it's good to do that sometimes. And there's a balance. There's such thing as over-explaining, but there's also such thing as under-explaining. There are some books that people have read and they don't even know how the characters look because they author didn't describe them. But then there's also some books where they know too much about how the characters look, so much that they can't even like use their own imagination at all, because the author has described every single little detail of every single thing on the page. And some people complain about that. Some people say, I want a story. My brain can paint the picture, but I want a story. I want to know what's happening. I don't need to know all the details of what color seashell beige paint is on the walls, or what kind of pizza they have. Like, you can tell them it's a mushroom pizza, but if you say the mushrooms were arranged in a semicircle on the triangular slice sitting on the circular plate, is like, sometimes that's a lot, and readers would rather you just say they were eating pizza. So it depends, but like I said, you cannot please all the people all the time. So some people will say, I love the descriptive scenes, I love the purple prose. It's called purple prose when you do way too much explaining about everything and like making it elaborate and beautiful and all that. That's fine sometimes, but some people will be annoyed by it. You just have to be okay with the people who are annoyed by it, the people who might not read your book, because every time I try to read this guy's book, I want the story, but I can't get past all of this purple prose. Like, they're trying to swim past and they can't. And they're just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go read something else. And you can't fault them for that. Some people just don't want to do that. But some people think that it's very enjoyable and they like it and they don't want to cut that part. So, like I said, you cannot please all the people all the time. And there's going to be some people who like your writing, and there's going to be some people who think you should change it a little bit. Ah, Mr. B251 is here. Hello, hello, hello. First time chatter says, my brain cannot write that kind of stuff. I'm just stuck in plot and character mode, and I leave the rest of the world to be envisioned. Yes, that's a good method as well, because sometimes there are authors that like to explain enough and then like push the readers off on the little tricycle, trying to, you know, ride off without training wheels or whatever, to be able to imagine the world on their own and imagine the characters the way they want to imagine them. And sometimes that's good. Sometimes people are like, wait, how do they look? So there's a balance. Like I said, there were some people who I realized that I was describing one of the characters more than I was describing the other character. So they were like, wait, how does she look? How does her hair look? And I was like, oh, I didn't tell that in this one. And the problem also was that I was doing short stories. So with the short stories, a lot of people who are following along with the short stories already know how these characters look. So it's redundant to keep telling people the same thing over and over again. So I just figured they know how she looks, and then I just kind of didn't add it. But they were like, well, you can add a little bit, like at least tell us a little bit of how she looks. So, like I said, it's a balance. But then there's the other thing where you don't tell anything about how the characters look at all, but then in like the 4th chapter you say they adjusted their glasses, and then you were like, wait, what? They had glasses all that time? So that kind of thing can be a little bit jarring for the readers. So try to describe the things that are necessary to describe, but you can leave a lot of the other stuff to their imagination. My current character, as you know, Secret Agent Someone, he has a British accent, and I was sharing a short story with some people, like kind of like beta readers, and I had waited until like the 3rd or 4th page to say that Constance was mocking his British accent, and then people were like, wait, he's British? And they didn't know, because at the beginning I didn't mention it, because once again, it's a short story, and I'm like, people who know about him know he's British already. I don't have to mention that he's British every single time in every single story, do I? So it was just a bad first read for those beta readers because they weren't familiar with the story at all. But if this is like a novel, it's good to kind of get those kinds of things out on like the first couple of pages, at least the first chapter, like how the main character looks, like how they sound maybe. If it doesn't matter, that's fine. Like there's some characters, I don't care if you imagine them sounding British or sounding like they're from the country or sounding like some people, you don't care how they sound in the book, like especially if they're like an extra. It's like a cashier at a store or something. You don't have to describe everything about them, but you can if you want to. If you say, $3.99, she said in her southern drawl or something, you can say that if you want to, but you can also just say $3.99, she said. And however the reader wants to imagine her saying it, they can just imagine her saying it. Mr. B says, I am bad at describing how things and people look, so I stopped trying. I just focus on relationships and connection to plot. Yes, that's understandable too. Some people, they are just totally fine with the audience just coming up with their own pictures, and that's okay. That's totally okay, because there are even some people, like, you know, when they do movie adaptations, there are some people who are so annoyed. It's like, in the book, that's not how they look. That's not how they... And, like, if somebody were to do a movie adaptation of your book, you probably would just be like, well, nice. Because you didn't really describe all that, so it's not a problem. That's the pro to that situation. Yep. Unless it makes sense, like it would make sense to mention a character is 400 pounds if they're crossing a rickety bridge. Oh no. Yeah, that might make sense. Especially size can make sense, height can make sense. Like if they're going to a fair or something and they're not tall enough to get on the roller coaster, you now figured out, oh, this character is short. Or if they are going on a fantasy quest and their armor is too big, like their older muscular brother tries to loan them some armor and they say it's too loose on them. Now we know that this character is a little bit scrawny and skinny. He's not very muscular, you know. That is good and that's okay. Like you said, the practical kind of descriptions that actually make sense in the story to mention. Those are always good to add. But if you're like, well, their eye color, their hair color isn't necessarily necessary to always have just up at the forefront, that's okay. You don't have to mention all that. Unless you, like, there's a specific reason for it. And yeah, that's just practical writing, and that's good. You're just doing the things that you need to do and leaving out that extra stuff that you don't think is necessary. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that either. So you seem like a little bit of the opposite of Evil Inkpen here. Evil Inkpen says, I have that mentioned. Yes, I know, you have everything mentioned, Evil Inkpen. And that's not really a problem with that either. But like I said, some people just not like it. Some people might not like Mr. B's writing either because they might be like, oh man, I don't know how anybody looks. But then some people might not like your writing because they're like, oh man, they're describing too much stuff. But then some people might love Mr. B's writing. They're like, when I read this, I can imagine everything. And there's nothing that suddenly contradicts stuff like, whoa, what happened? Because Mr. B allowed me to imagine with my mind and just learn the story. And then there are some people who might like Evil Inkpen's writing and say, I love how detailed Evil Inkpen just goes into all the specific details about hair color and the reflection of light on the side of somebody's face or something like that. Some people love that. So like I said, you cannot please all the people at the same time. And there's going to be some people who like your writing and some people who like your writing. There's going to be people who like both of your writing. Some people might read Evil Inkpen stuff and Mr. B's stuff and say, I like both of them. But I understand that they're both different. One describes more than the other, but I'm okay with both of those, and that's okay too. So there are several different types of writers, but there are also several different types of readers. So you have to remember that, yeah, you're not gonna please everybody. And you can't say, well, this is what real writers do, I'm going to do this. Because there's really no formula for that. And you can't say, oh, real readers like this. No. There's several different types of real readers, and you just have to find the audience that likes the thing that you do. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful for you guys. If you're just now joining, hello, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. I am Wordy Girl, and we were just chatting and talking about writing. I think it's time for us to do another sprint, though. So we are going to spin, 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 spin the sprintometer and figure out how long we will be sprinting for this time. Right. I didn't do notes. Yeah, I got distracted by your by your question. It's okay. I will do them when I'm not on stream. See, I pulled up the document. It's right here. But I just couldn't do anything because once you started asking me questions, I had to concentrate. That is a weird number, but sprinting for 5 minutes, I guess we can try to see what we can do in 5 minutes. How's that sound? So let us start with, I'm gonna put in the chat, the Discord link. If you would like to join me in my Discord, feel free. If you would not, it's okay. We can sprint right here in the chat. We are going to go on a sprint for 5 minutes. So let's set this clock and see how many words we can get done in 5 minutes. That's not a lot of time, but it's good to try to test ourselves and see what we can get done. I'm going to join with same words. All right. That's about to start in probably about 30 seconds, give or take. And once it starts in the server, I will start the clock right here so you guys can see it. There we go. And we're off. 5 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Let's see what we can get done. Una's here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. We are sprinting and trying to see what we can get done. The timer said 5 minutes. So there's now 3 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. Real Salties is here as well. Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, you guys. You're working on a book? Nice. What is it? What's about? 3 minutes left on the sprinting clock. Am I an 18+ stream? No. Are you saying that the thing that you are working on is a little bit mature? Because if so, you don't have to tell all the details, but just saying that it's an 18+ thing, that's okay. Yeah, thanks for letting us know what it is. But thank you for the disclaimer, because yeah, some people, you know, would just start saying stuff and I would be like, whoa, okay, wait. Evil Inkpin says Salties is writing spicy content. Yeah, it sounds like that to me too. But what you can do is, I don't know if you are in my Discord already. If you are, you can, there is a space for mature peoples if you would like to go there and talk about it, or you could just whisper it and stuff like that on Twitch. If you would like to discuss more. Yes, Una does say you can give the PG-13 summary if there is one. If there is one. Yeah, you don't have to go into all the gory details or spicy details or whatever it is that's making it 18+. You can just kind of give a brief overview. Like you can say, well, it's about romance, or you can say it's about a war, or you can say, I don't know what it's about, but you can just like give us a slight sample, I guess. Oh wow, your book is about a girl gets excited. I mean, not gets excited, gets exiled. Oh man, that's worse. A girl gets exiled and walks out of her kingdom with accused of interfering with a dinner meeting with another royal family. Oh man, that is some drama. Indeed, that's some drama indeed. And yeah, it's understandable if it has 18+ elements in it. Sometimes some of the stuff I do has 18+ elements also. I just don't necessarily show it on the stream or talk about it in detail. But, you know, it's a thing that happens sometimes. Ratings. I just try to keep things as mostly family friendly as possible so that everybody can be able to enjoy the streams and enjoy my Discord server. But I have recently added a mature section to my Discord server just for the people who might want to talk about things that are a little bit more, you know, risque, I guess. But the time is up for our sprint, and I know I did not do very many words. Let's see how many words I did. 37 new, that's it. But that's okay. That's good. That's good. In 5 minutes, that's good. Thank you for doing the Discord thing and prompting that. Family friendly, says Evil Inkpin. Interfering with the dinner is drama even if there's no royalty involved, says Una. True. Like, don't interfere with dinner. Ah, thanks so much for joining the server, Salties. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Evil Inkpin says in total I got 2,274 words. Well done. That is some good progress you're making. Let's redeem this here. Okay. I am so Where is it at? Oh, where is the PG-13 place? Okay. Well, first, you just have to tell me, you have to DMB for the link, and I'm sure that you're probably over 18 years of age. But that is the requirement to have access to it. But since you're right here, I can just give it to you right now. Okay, you have the role. I'm going to take it to... Alright, I'm going to copy this link and DM you the link, and you will see the place. It's called the basement. You might be able to see it already. Okay. Ready. Now, what shall we do next? Ooh, doesn't matter. KEK. Is it like the laughing doesn't matter? Like that? First time chat. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Welcome. What art form is the most meaningful to you? Writing? I love and appreciate all art forms. I do like writing. I've been writing. But most meaningful? I don't know if I could even say that. What do you think the most meaningful art form is to you? That is quite a question, and it takes a lot of thinking. I don't know. It's saying that there are ads now. Oh no. And as redeemed, read notes from the box. Okay. Okay, well, let me search this document for some of the notes. I can also go, since Una has redeemed that, I was supposed to be going to check on the rest of the notes that I had not copied over anyways, so I might as well do that. Okay, hold on. Nope time. Oh no! Una has also redeemed generate an AI image with the message from the box. Oh, interesting. Doesn't matter says it's movies, I'd say, but it's too impossible or too much work, so the least I can do is create the novel version. That's honestly my same thing. I actually have been creating audio dramas too, because I can't really do the movies, the visual movies, so I just create the audio dramas. Oh, Una said, I thought you were saving the other notes for a random wheel or something. Yes, I was supposed to. Yeah, doing movies is a lot of work. Oh, whoa. Okay. So since Una has read a note from the box and generate an AI image with the note, I have to take one out of this box here. Thank you so much to Una for redeeming this. Let's see what happens. I will get the rest of the notes together soon, hopefully. This note says, my evilness knows no bounds, fear me, evil ink pen. Interesting. Whoa, this is gonna be a really weird AI image. Where did it go? Oh, never mind. We're gonna we're gonna go to Night Cafe now. And we are going to go and find... Yeah, I mean, okay. Not quite audiobooks. I mean, I've done some audiobooks too. But audio dramas, meaning kind of just like a whole movie, but with your eyes closed. So they're not just saying, then he walked over to the kitchen. He looked out of the window. Hello, she said. Like, instead of that, that's an audio book. An audio drama is you hear footsteps. And this is, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just over here looking out the window. Hey, who is that out there? And then it has all this sound effects and stuff like that. That is what I do. If you would like to figure out more about it and hear some of them, you can visit that link that handsome co-host just put in the chat. And Una says, it seemed a better idea when I thought about it. You're talking about the AI image? Yeah, this is going to be weird. Evil Ink Pen, are you still here? Because this is your fault now. Una has redeemed it, but it's your fault because you're the one who has this weird quote. Doesn't matter says, audio drama. Now I know what you mean. Yes, I like those. So I started making some. All right, so it says, my evilness knows no bounds. Fear me. And I can add evil ink pen to it, but that will probably make it weird. But that's what the note says. So we're gonna see what happens. It's probably gonna be something very strange. In the meantime, technically you said redeem notes from the box. So 2 notes came out. Let's see what the other one is. Coffee cake, evil ink pen. Oh my goodness. This is horrible. Well, when you hear something say my evilness knows no bounds, fear me, I assume it's gonna be kind of bad. So there you go, Una and evil ink pen. This is quite creepy. It's like Halloween is over, guys. I have no idea. Okay. Thank you for redeeming that weird thing. Evil ink pen says, I'm proud. What? Una says, it is something. Fear, yeah. Coffee. Cake. What else? Coffee cake. Oh, that was it. Okay. Coffee cake, evil ink pen. Let's see what happens. Saying evil ink pen, it's just, I feel like that made it do an ink sketch. Like, that's why it was an ink sketch. See? Saying evil ink pen makes it think, like, do an ink sketch. But I guess something is evil about it. I don't know. Alright, these look like some cute little sketches, I guess. Coffee cake, there you go. It has, like, coffee beans in it, though. Is that what coffee cake is? I didn't think that's what coffee cake was. Like, this has coffee beans on top of it. And it has coffee beans around it. Coffee cake is not that. And then, like, this is like a cup of coffee with cake in it. Like, I don't think they know what coffee cake is. Oh. Una says, of course you are. Of course you are proud. Well, thank you to Una for redeeming those weird AI images using notes from the box. What should we do now? I'm kind of done with my homework for now. The rest of my homework is just trying to explore stuff. The first one, what? What do you mean? Oh, the first one of the coffees? Yeah, it was like a cake inside of a coffee cup. That was very weird. Oh, Una says, I like I guess it's not the black and white exactly, the first one. Oh yeah, you liked that. You liked the cake inside the coffee cup. Yeah, it was cute. It looked like a nice little clip art like style sketch thing. But I'm just laughing at the fact that the AI thinks coffee cake means coffee and cake. Like coffee bean cake and stuff. That's weird. But like I said, that's what this guy was explaining, that AI really doesn't know stuff. It's like it just takes words and it searches for things. So if you say eggs on the floor, it doesn't actually know that eggs break when they fall on the floor. So they will just draw eggs that are not broken, just sitting on the floor. Perfect. Because the human brain knows that if an egg falls on the floor, it's going to break. But the AI brain does not know that, because it just takes pictures of eggs, takes pictures of floor, and just puts it together. Eveling Finn says, give AI a break. AI is a baby still learning. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it as well. It's very controversial, but yeah. It doesn't really know stuff. Like, people think that it's intelligent. Some can say it kind of is, but there are some gaps and flaws in it. And it doesn't really have reasoning. It just kind of gets search words, puts them together, tries to make something. So, yeah, it's an interesting thing to think about. It's an interesting thing to play with. Some people use it more professionally. I don't personally, but it is yeah, interesting. Raining chocolate chip cookies from chocolate clouds. That's an interesting one to give to the AI. Thank you, Evil Inkpin, for redeeming that. And we will see what happens there. By the way, I've also started to put some of the oh, I'm sorry. I've started to put some of the things that you guys have redeemed on the stream into my Discord so that you guys can look back at them. That was a request from you guys as well. Una says, it memorizes enough, and with internet, I guess it can also search for stuff, no actual thinking. Exactly. It just... It's like a search engine, a bad search engine. This is the best way to describe it. It's a bad search engine because when you Google something, you don't expect it to smash things together, but it does. Una says, it can memorize a process to take certain decisions, and that is something to think about. Yes, that is true. So we have pasted this that says, raining chocolate chip cookies from chocolate clouds. I don't see any chocolate clouds. I don't see any raining. This just looks like a Pinterest board recipe, cookies sitting. This right here, these are shaped like clouds a little bit. It's not really raining. I guess the background being blue maybe is coming from the rain, you said. Now these just look like chocolate chip cookies that look almost real, but that is weird. And also, like, some of the chocolate chips are not fully melted and others are, and it seems like that kind of can't really happen like that. And then this one looks like they've just been breaking apart. weird. And there's milk there. They know that milk goes with cookies, I guess. And then it says, the first may be interpreted like they are falling at least. Yeah, it looks like they could be falling, but it looks like they're just sitting on a background. And it's like, you see how that is? It doesn't look like it's falling. It looks like it's sitting on a background, like crumbs are sitting. Una says, I've just seen a monster laughing in the last one. What? What is it, this? It looks like it, like an eye and then the mouth. That's funny. Oh my goodness, I just realized there's words here. It says chocolate something. Chocolate lols. What? I don't, when AI tries to put words somewhere, it's just so funny. YS Books is here. Hello everyone. Hello YS Books. Thanks so much for joining the stream. We're just chilling out. We're chatting. We're just doing stuff. I got some words done, so technically I don't have to do anything else. I could in the stream soon maybe, but I just wanted to get my nano words in, and I realized that over the weekend I wrote every day, but I just did not upload them to Nano, so I have to do that and go backlog catch up. But how are you, YS Books? I heard the second episode of the new saga. I don't know if you have a third episode out yet, but I didn't see it. If it did come out, I didn't listen to it. I'm going to check. You guys need to follow YS Books and check out their... Yes! Episode 3 is out, and I did not even listen to it. It's been 2 days. How did I not listen to it? Evil Inkpin is adding more notes to the box. Chocolate milk, strawberry milk. Okay. We will try to put these notes in the box one day. I really need to just... Vanilla milk. Oh, wow. You guys need to follow YS Books. Please follow YS Books. Then also... Yeah, it's almost midnight in my time zone. I was going to try to at least last the stream until midnight, then do another sprint and get my words for tomorrow in, just to make sure I get the words. But I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm supposed to be going live at lunchtime tomorrow in my time zone, which is 12 p.m. Eastern time. Hopefully it works. I realized that I might have a meeting at work, and if I do, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. But I hope that I will, okay? Thanks for the support. No problem. Much love. Goat milk, soy milk, a lot of milk. You're adding a lot of milk to chocolate soy milk. Yeah, that reminds me. It's on a stream a while back, people were talking about making hot chocolate with water or milk. Excuse me. And I said, let me ask this in the server too. And a lot of people in the server said milk, but somebody on the stream had said making hot chocolate and milk is kind of just like hot chocolate milk. So making it with water is better. And I was like, well, I make it with water because I'm lactose intolerant, but I'm also allergic to chocolate, so I don't really drink it that much anyway. And then people were saying, well, you can have, you know, almond milk. I'm like, I'm allergic to almonds. So oat milk, soy milk, or something like that. My little sister is actually allergic to soy, so she couldn't even do the soy milk. So we have to do either oat milk, rice milk, something like that. Una says soy milk sounds like I am leche. Yes, it does. Hola, soy milk. Because soy in Spanish means I am. That is so funny. It really does sound like it. Evil Inkpin is disgusted at the thought of using water because Evil Inkpin says that water is their mortal enemy. And I'm like, what? Well, humans are made 75% out of water, so you do need some water to survive. I know you don't like it, but you need to drink some water to survive. Mortal enemy. Well, cheers to that. I'm drinking water. Water hurts you? How? Thanks for the advice. No problem. Yeah, like I said, you can add fruit to water, something like that, to help water taste better if you're annoyed by how it tastes. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers talking about Air Up. Air Up, it's this thing where you put this little scent packet on your water, and then it doesn't really change the taste of the water, but since your nose is smelling the scent, then you taste like you're tasting something that's not water. And it's weird, but that kind of thing might help you with water. I don't know. And how could you? What do you mean? I'm trying to help you. Water is good for you. But there are rare people that are like allergic to water and stuff, which is very weird, but that's sad to me. I'm like, oh man. And I think I'm allergic to a lot of stuff, but there's people allergic to worse stuff than me and more stuff than me. But if you guys didn't know, I'm allergic to chocolate, I'm allergic to nuts, I am a lactose intolerant, Una says secretly Pin loves water and he wants to protect people from drinking it. Good theory. To protect the water and stop it from getting consumed by people, Evil Inkpin is starting propaganda to convince people not to drink water to protect it. That's funny. A funny premise. All right. So what should we do? Should we do another sprint? They are my OTP now. Oh no. Okay. Maybe we should sprint. Excuse me. I'm becoming sleepy, but guess what? I have to go to work tomorrow. I do. So I think that maybe we should sprint one more time and I might end the stream. In about 15 minutes is going to be midnight for me, but I wanted to make it at least to midnight on the stream. I don't know. Well, that sprint is going to last into midnight, so that's a good one to end the stream on, I think. Alright, I'm going to go into the server. And I'm going to start a sprint. If I can find it. Alright, here we go. We're gonna do a 20. Oh my goodness, I said 220 minute sprint. That's false. No. And Sprinto said, sorry, you can't do a sprint that long. I'm like, good. I didn't mean to do that. All right. And I don't think I'm going to join with the same words because I'm done with my homework for now. The rest of my homework I can't do with words. I can't do them in words. I have to go research other people's worlds and get inspired. So, I don't even know what document I'm gonna be in. What was I supposed to be doing? I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. I guess I'll just join with 0 words. I'll join with 0 words, and if I figure out what document I wanted to work in, I'll just do the math on a calculator, and then I'll insert the words. Chicken, bacon, spinach, pasta. Interesting. Alright, the sprint begins! We have 19 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Let us know what you're working on, or you can just chat in the chat, or you can just start working. Doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. What even was I going to do? Ah, I know. I should have been doing MapVember. Okay, I'm gonna try to do my MapVember. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to leave the sprint, and then I'm going to join back with words. Now I have 268 words here. Alright, there we go. Evelyn Pen says explore other worlds. Yes, it's good to explore other worlds. Alright, let's go for the MapVember. Sorry. 16 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Doesn't Matter says, novel trilogy, a drama, action, fantasy. Writing feels so horrible when I'm not in the flow, but I do it anyway. Oh man. Well, guess what? Sometimes if you aren't feeling it, it's okay. Don't push yourself to do it because you might make yourself get burnt out and not like it at all. So sometimes you can just like write a little bit a day that you want to write, but don't push yourself to write if you really don't want to, unless you really have to do it for a deadline or something, because it's good to help yourself to not feel burnt out and not feel like it's such a chore to write. It should be fun to write. Sometimes it's going to be a chore, but it should be fun most of the time. And if you really feel like you're not in the flow, feel free to take a break. Sometimes it's good to read other stuff, watch other stuff, do other stuff, and then come back to it with fresh eyes, a fresh mind, fresh fingers, and you will be able to do a little bit better. Instead of just pushing yourself through the slog and trying to do it anyway, and it's just not working. Sometimes it's better to just take a break, become refreshed, and then come back to it. So don't think it's bad to do that. It's good to take a break sometimes. Doesn't Matter says, I guess the writing is good when you enjoy it or get the movie reading it. What do you work on right now? Oh, yes. Yes, I said Mapvember and I didn't even post it. I am hosting a challenge on WorldEmber called Unofficial Mapvember. There were some Mapvembers in the past that were official. But the people who did the Mapvembers before, they haven't done one this year. And the community was like, where's Mapvember? And so many people wanted it. I said, I'll just make one. So there are 30 different prompts, each for each day in November. And you can use those words to either help you with writing, help you with drawing maps, or however you want to use those prompt words. So feel free to click that link in the chat and you can go right to the unofficial Mapvember page. And I am just using the prompts to write a little bit in my Nano project. So basically, with each of the prompts, my intention was find a thing that you do, I mean, a place where you do the things. So I'm going to tell you that you guys have 10 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock, but I'm going to show you guys the Mapvember page for now. So here it is, an official Mapvember. Special thanks also to Evil Ink Pen for giving me the idea for the theme of this, which was star maps. Because I said, what kind of badge should I make? What kind of background should I make? And I just didn't know. I was going to try to make it like a pirate map or something. But when Evil Ink Pen said star maps, I said, okay. And then I just took it and ran. So we have the purple galaxy and stuff here. We have these badges that you can get if you would like to participate in the challenge. You will get one of these badges. There's the cartographer badge. There's the Map Master badge, and there's the Prosator badge. The Prosator badge is for those of you who are just writing and describing these places. You are not necessarily making a map of it. So basically, these are the prompts here. There are 3 different tiers. One is where you do things. So there's eat, sleep, play, fight, love, work, learn, grow, speak, and move. So if you're making maps or even just writing, you can think of where is it that you eat. Would you write about a restaurant? Would you write about the kitchen at home? Would you write about the dining room? Would you write about the park because somebody had a picnic there? Several different places to eat. You can write about any of those places. Same with sleep. A hotel, maybe, where you are going to sleep, or your bedroom, or outside. It doesn't matter. Some people sleep maybe in the car. I don't know. Callie's here. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. We are actually doing a writing sprint. Let me see how many minutes are left. There are 9 minutes left on the clock, you guys. So, you know what I can do? I can just pop out this clock. I'm going to pop out this clock so that it can still be here while we're looking at this. That makes sense, right? So, there we go. Then there's where you find things. So these are common things that people try to find. People try to find their keys, their pet, valuables, clothes. They also try to find more proverbial things like answers. Find the words to say something. Find directions. They can find a bargain, they can find the courage, or they can find hope within themselves. So this can be as metaphorical as you like, or it can actually be physical. So where are places where you will find these kinds of things? Maybe keys. There may be a garage with little keys. Ah, Kelly has redeemed switch hats. I'll put this hat on here. And I'll showcase me so you can see what it is. I had these little pilot hats on. For Veterans Day, I had a blue one. So I just had, there's a multi-pack of them. I had different colors. I said, you know what? Let me just keep those nearby. That might be fun. Yes. So where could you find valuables? So you might make a map about, Roasty Toasty. All right. Kelly is redeeming a lot of stuff. Okay. So some people might make a map of valuables. Like this could be an old-fashioned treasure map, a pirate map or something, to find valuables, you know? Or it could be like an old mansion where somebody has their stuff that they've been storing, their valuable stuff. I don't know. This could be anything you want. Where do you find clothes? You can make a map of a store, or you can make a closet at home. Somebody can just have a pile of clothes somewhere. I don't know. It can be whatever you want. The last category is where you feel things. So you can feel joy, you can feel fear, you can feel sorrow, anger, cold, heat, shock, nostalgia, urgency, and relief. So the things that are more like actually feeling physically, you can feel cold and heat. You can make an icy tundra, or you can make a hot volcano. You can make a desert. You can make a lot of different things. So these are just supposed to be ideas so that you can make maps, but you can also use these for writing. So in your story, where does somebody feel shocked? You can write that scene in Nano story if you're doing Nano. Or if you're not doing Nano, it doesn't matter. 541 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. I am doing the Roasty Toasty because Callie has redeemed Roasty Toasty. Oh, it's still on fire. Okay. I'm trying to move my keyboard so that you guys can see the marshmallow roasting. It's not working, but we're gonna see. There we go. Thank you so much again to Callie for redeeming these things. Doesn't matter, so you use visual or written storytelling skills to describe places or activities with them inside or outside. True. That's basically it. You summed it up very well. Describing environments is my worst skill. That's okay. You don't even have to describe the environment. Like I said, like the page says, you can write about a place, but you can also write in a place. So how it says write in and about, writing in the place doesn't necessarily mean you even tell what, like you don't have to tell so many specifics about the place. But say you say learn, right? And the first thing you think is school. Right? So you say, let's write about a school. Now you can describe the lockers are on the left wall and here we walk into Mr. Green's classroom. Like you could say that, but you don't have to. You can literally just write the scene where they're at school. And you don't have to describe it. You can just tell what happened at school. And that will count too. It will count because you are writing in the place. But you can also write about the place. Or you can draw a picture of the place. Or you can make a map of the place. So I tried to make the challenge. Where everybody can participate. No matter if they like writing, drawing, describing, or just telling stories. So that's that. I see that there are so many Roasty Toasties that have been redeemed. And Eviling Finn says, Callie, are you challenging me? And Callie says, yes, I am, LOL. So, we're going to eat this one first. I don't want it to be too close to, because you guys are probably going to say, what kind of ASMR is this? Thank you for the Roasty Toasty. Two minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Yes. Doesn't matter, you're right. It's all about you getting inspired. So like I keep saying to people, because I'm also doing stuff in my server, a lot of the stuff, it's not about strict rules. It's about this is for you. This is for you to get inspired, for you to feel motivation. Like how you said you felt like, oh no, I'm not motivated to write this. But looking at these prompts, you might say, hey, I kind of want to write about this. So even if it doesn't follow the rules that you think, that's why I made the rules so loose, because I want it to be where you can do what you want and it just helps you with whatever you're trying to do. A marshmallow, of course. Where did that come from? Oh yes, you missed it. So basically, there have been 3 Roasty Toasties redeemed in the chat. 4, actually. Oh man, I'm gonna have to eat a lot of marshmallows. So I have a handy bag of marshmallows here. If you would like me to roast a marshmallow, use the wisps in the chat to redeem Roasty Toasty. And it will make me roast a marshmallow. Yeah. A wordy type of ASMR. I guess so. Callie has literally challenged Evil Inkpin by saying you have to do 20 push-ups and 10 jumping jacks. I think that Evil Inkpin thought that Callie was challenging him because they were competing over who's going to buy the most marshmallows for me to eat. But now she's actually challenging to physical tasks. Ah. Evil Inkpin has done it. Mission accomplished. Alright, so this is the second out of 4 marshmallows that I have to eat. See, I put 2 on the first one, and that was a mistake because I didn't know everybody was going to buy them. I would have counted that one as 2, but I can't because that was technically just the one. That was before they bought the other ones. Oh no, Evil Inkpin has redeemed another one! Una says that's interesting information. Ah, Dream Cartographer, heyo, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. We have just redeemed too many marshmallows. I believe that I'm probably gonna have to put a limit on how many marshmallows can be redeemed in the stream because I don't know. I literally have to eat like 8 marshmallows by now. How are you, Dream Cartographer? Oh no, Callie has challenged Evil Inkpin again. You have to do 25 sit-ups as well. What has this become? PE? Okay. Alright. Dream Cartographer says, just woke up. Well, good morning to you. It's technically morning for me as well. And guess what? The sprint is over and I missed it. How many words did I do? 477. 209 new words. That's good, right? Especially considering that I got totally diverted to eating marshmallows. I don't turn down a challenge, Callie, says Evil Inkpin. Doesn't matter, says it got a sentence. Better than expected. Congrats on the sentence. Una says, yeah, I was wondering if you just... Ah, thank you so much for following. Una says, I was thinking that if you save the redeem for a future stream, so you don't have to eat too many marshmallows. That is a good idea. I should do that. I feel like I'm gonna forget. Dream Cartographer says, what? Why? Okay, so basically, here's what happened. You know how Evil Inkpin is, right, Dream Cartographer? So Evil Inkpin, like when somebody buys Someone Laugh, then Evil Inkpin will buy Someone Laugh too. Because Evil Inkpin thinks that everybody's challenging him. So, Evil Inkpin bought a Roasty Toasty, or Callie did, and then Evil Inkpin tried to buy one. And then they kept buying another one. So Evil Inkpin said, "Are you challenging me?" And Callie said yes, but Callie has added to the challenge, not just getting me to eat too many marshmallows. Now Callie is telling Evil Inkpin to do actual physical challenges. Evil Inkpin wants whoa to challenge you to do it. Yes. Evil Inkpin wants a challenge, so Evil Inkpin said, "I never turned down a challenge," and that's the reason why Callie continuously challenges Evil Inkpin. Alright. I don't even know which number marshmallow this is. I think this is 4. Number 4. Right? If it's wrong, let me know. "I can do this all day," says Evil Inkpin. It's Captain America. Dream Cartographer is in ads. No, I'm about to turn that redeem off right now. I'm gonna eat the whole bag of marshmallows. There's something we can all do that Evil Inkpin can't win at. I know what it is. Hydrate. Yes. Callie's right. Evil Inkpin doesn't like water. Water is Evil Inkpin's mortal enemy. So we can all drink way more water than Evil Inkpin. And there's no command to hydrate, so I'm gonna do it anyway. I should make that command. Thank you so much, Callie, for the water, because these marshmallows are a lot. Welcome back. Welcome back, you guys. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna take the Roasty Toasty away, but I'm making Roasty Toasty cost 4,000 points now. If you want me to do it again, I'm going to need 4,000 wisps. Evil Inkpin says, "One day I will overcome the water." And Anna says, "That's the spirit." Thank you for the hydrate, Callie, because I do not have a redeem for that, but I did need some water because there was too many marshmallows. How many did I eat? I believe I ate 4. And how many are there in total? I need to check how many were redeemed this evening. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So I think I ate 4, so I need to eat 2 more. Evil Inkpin, you're sad because I made them too expensive? It's okay. See, this is the thing. I made them too expensive because I'm tired of eating the marshmallows. They will be cheaper again on the next stream. They're not going to stay 4,000 points. That's just something to deter you guys from constantly making me eat marshmallows at 12 a.m. Doesn't matter, says, "Alright, I think last time I did was 200 years ago." What? Are you talking about push-ups? Oh no, Kelly's challenging everybody! Oh yes, Una's here says, I am too lazy to be challenged in almost every circumstance, but I may do 5 someday. It is a healthy challenge. Evil Inkpin says, challenge accepted. Dream Cartographer says, I have never been able to do a push-up in my life. Push-ups are a lot. Okay, I guess that's enough. And then after this, one more. And the reason why I made them so expensive, like I said, was just to stop you guys from making me eat so many of these on stream. They will be back cheaper next time, but I will probably also have a fail-safe to make it where only a certain amount of them can be redeemed in the stream, and then that will be it. Because now I learned what will happen. Last one. Mission accomplished, says Evil Inkpin. Morning drills, says Dream Cartographer. Wordy why? What do you mean why? I told you. They'll be back cheaper next stream. I don't want to eat a whole bag of marshmallows at 12 o'clock midnight. That's ridiculous. I really feel like I need to eat something else now. So much sugar. A failsafe? What, you don't want it? You want me to be able to eat 100 marshmallows in a stream. You guys have so many wisps. You guys are rich with wisps. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. You guys have so many wisps that you instantly just annihilated the super surprise guest stream challenge in like 1 hour. So that means, do you know how many marshmallows that means that you guys can make me eat? I don't want to have to eat that many marshmallows. Ha ha ha. Kelly says, now you have to do 30 sit-ups. All done. All done. Oh no. Doesn't matter, said I did them for like 2 centimeters. And that's it. The stream of challenges. I will save up many points to do that. You're gonna save up a lot of points? Well, guess what? I'm still gonna make it where at a certain amount of time you still can't redeem the marshmallows. I'm gonna make it where there can only be like maybe 5 maximum, and then after that, cut off. I will find a way. Oh no. Mission where to eat marshmallows on hold. I will find a way. I mean, it's nice to eat marshmallows, but eating too many marshmallows is not good. 5? That's a lot! What? 5 is a lot! Do you see how much water I have to drink? Oh. What do you mean, how could you? Okay. Well, it is past midnight now. So I wanted the stream to last past midnight, and it lasted past midnight in my time zone. Evelyn now has to do 10 laps around the room, says Callie. Work, says doesn't matter. So yeah, I am probably gonna have to go. Speaking of work, doesn't matter. I do have to work in the morning, and it's 12 midnight already, so I think that I'm going to probably end the stream. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. I apologize. I know that you guys probably are like, oh man, where's she going? Well, guess what? I need to go to bed. It is 12:23 p.m. in my time zone. And that's another reason why Evil Inkpen was doing that. Evil Inkpen was trying to stall me with marshmallows so I don't end the stream. It doesn't matter. It says, have a nice day, sleep well, and all that stuff. Dreamguard Offer, yeah, I know you just stopped by, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much for stopping by. Much love to you, and have a blessed morning and much success with your day. You're just getting the day started. Some of you guys I know are in time zones like me, and it's so late. You guys need to go to sleep. Me? Stalling? Says Evil Inkpen. See? All that confetti? Evil Inkpen knows I can't end the stream until the confetti goes away. So Evil Inkpen is buying all the celebrations. Yeah. You guys have a blessed one. Oh, Callie has redeemed a general prayer. Okay, well, we're gonna have to stick around and pray anyway, so we're gonna pray while confetti is going, if that's alright. Alright. And dear God, thank you for everything you've done, everything you're doing, everything you will do. Thank you for all the beautiful people in the chat today. Please bless them all. Help them with everything that they're going through in their life. Bless their family and friends. Just help them with all their situations, their creative endeavors, and their work, their school, whatever they are facing. And thank you so much for giving us so many things to celebrate as people are redeeming celebrations in the chat. And please help us all to get good rest and take care of ourselves. In Jesus' name, amen. So, there we go. Lots of more celebrations going on. And I'm not going to make celebrations cost more to stop people from celebrating. So don't worry about that. Randomness. Okay, well, I have this. This is quite cute. This is something that my brother Wild Zoo Guy got me. He went on a trip. He came back, and it's a little fish. It's like a dolphin, I guess. It looks like it's probably supposed to be a dolphin, or doesn't look like a whale. It's like a coin purse. So, it's cute. And I feel like I don't know what to do with it because if I actually use it, I feel like it's going to get broken. But it looks like it's handmade. It's like stitched here. And then it has little eyes, cute little eyes. And it has little fins that move. And it's like so cute, and I feel like if I actually start using it, it will get destroyed. So I am probably just gonna keep it in a drawer or something and put something cute in it. If you guys have any ideas of what I should do with it, let me know. It's cute. But thank you to Callie for redeeming a randomness. Now all of the celebrations are over. I think that I can end the stream now. Thank you guys so much. Sending all the prayers, love, and hugs your way. God bless, much success, and have a blessed one. Thank you so much for joining me today. Love you guys so much. And we should raid somebody. Let's raid somebody. If you don't want the stream to end, we should just raid somebody. Yes, Callie is right. We must find someone to raid. Here we go. Who is on? We have the Game of Tomes lobby, but we also have Hoot House livestream. Hoot House livestream is the cute little owls. Did you guys want to raid those and look at some cute little owls? Or do you guys have anybody else that you think we can raid? So right now we have the Game of Tomes live stream. That is just a lobby where they're doing sprints and stuff. And you can write and just, I think, like hear a little fire of place ambiance while people are sprinting and then break and then sprint and then break, I think. That's what they're basically doing. But then there's also the Hoot House live stream where they have little cameras in these little owl houses and you get to see little owls sleep and bobbing around and flying around and stuff. Sometimes they even have their horses out and stuff like that. Zeno. Who is that? I will have to look that person up. Let's see if I can copy the name, because I am not familiar with them. Interesting. They're doing a just chatting stream. So I guess we can follow them and we can raid. So when you raid, you can say word up, you can say hello, 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 or whatever you would like to say. So do know that I don't know about this person, but Evil Inkpin has suggested we raid them, so we can raid them. Thank you guys so much again for being awesome. Love you guys so much, and we are going to start the raid very soon. They need more support. Yes, we like to support people. So yes, thank you so much for suggesting them. But yeah. Alright, I'm going to show my credit screen, but we are going to raid Zeno. So have a blessed one. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.